Welcome to my video update, which this week focuses on the Leeds and Grenville 2021 county budget. Rideau Lakes Township is one of 10 municipalities that are represented on county council by their respective mayors. As a township, we have the second largest assessment base, just behind North Grenville, and we are responsible for 21.15% of the county levy. In 2020, that amounted to a payment to the United Counties of $8,726,299. We do not expect this to increase, as the county will not be passing on an increase for 2021. The United Counties of Leeds and Grenville was established in 1850. It encompasses 3,383 square kilometers, or 1,294 square miles of land. There are also 3 separated municipalities within the geographic area of Leeds and Grenville. They are the city of Brockville and the towns of Gananoque and Prescott. The most recent census, from 2016, shows a population of 69,211 people and an assessment base of 10.5 billion, of which 90% is residential. The core services provided by your county council government include public works, paramedic services, community and social services, long-term care, economic development, and corporate services. The total county net revenues and expenditures total $48.7 million. The county overall experienced a 0.67% increase in its assessment base, which is being used to help bring the overall budget in with no increase. Only once in the last 10 years has the county been in a position to need to increase its residential tax rate. The county is well managed and has little long-term debt, under $4 million, and healthy reserves, over $32 million. This may change going forward as we face 2 very large capital projects in the near future. These are namely the 4-laning of County Road 43 through Kempville and the building of a new 192-bed long-term care home at Mapleview Lodge. These 2 projects alone are expected to add over $88 million to our long-term debt. The largest source of revenue for the county are provincial subsidies at 41%, with the tax levy paid by the 10 municipalities at 39%. Salaries, wages, and benefits account for the largest share of expenditures by category at 34%, while program client costs are at 28% and purchase services are at 12%. The operations are quite broad, with the largest cost center being Transportation Services Public Works at over $18 million. The county is responsible for 860 kilometers of roads and 133 bridges. A significant portion of these are in our own Rideau Lakes Township, namely 150 kilometers of roads and 24 bridges. Other cost centers include general government at over $8 million and health services, which includes the health unit and paramedic services at $7.5 million. Community and social services comes in at $6.2 million and includes community housing, Ontario Works, and children's services. The final area of major expenses is homes for the aged and is at $4.6 million. The county does support 2 homes, one in Athens Township known as Mapleview Lodge and one in Brockville known as St. Lawrence Lodge. Oversight of some regional services delivered with participation by Brockville, Gananoque, and Prescott is provided by something called a Joint Services Committee. This includes our housing, Ontario Works, children's services, paramedic services, and provincial offenses. St. Lawrence Lodge is also a home that is managed by a separate board with representation from all of the municipalities in Leeds and Grenville. Mapleview Lodge is wholly owned and operated by the county. The Joint Services Board share of the net budget is about $17 million. The importance of our paramedic services should not be underestimated. In 2020, the service responded to 21,572 calls. Over 1,400 of those calls were in Rideau Lakes, many from our Elgin EMS station. Our average response time for an ambulance in Rideau Lakes is 12.25 minutes. An exciting new development is the recent acceptance and funding by the province of a new community paramedic long-term care program. This will further improve response times in the rural areas and reduce patient transports. On the capital side, we plan to spend over $34 million, with almost $30 million of this in the roads department. Of particular note in Rideau Lakes, we will see a slurry seal applied to part of County Road 5 and County Road 9 at a cost of $208,000. We will see the completion of County Road 10 from Grady Road into Westport at $1.6 million, and the Newborough Bridge will also be finished this year at a cost of about $1.6 million as well. There will also be some deck and girder repairs on the Rideau Ferry Bridge in cooperation with Lanark County at a cost of $234,000. Work will continue on another section of County Road 1, but this will start at Highway 29 and take 3 years to reach Highway 15 in Rideau Lakes. It is always a challenge to ensure that each part of the county receives a share of capital work. The county has committed to updating its asset management plan to ensure that priorities are fairly established. And I have, with input from my ward councillors, provided the county with a list of the priority county road needs in Rideau Lakes Township. This list does include work needed on 7 different county roads in our township. Finally, let me say that our township works with the county on many joint tenders in order to take advantage of bulk purchasing and tendering. Examples would include line painting, equipment sharing, and recently the tender for our new salt and sand dome in Lombardy. What happens at the county is important to us, as Rideau Lakes Township taxpayers pay 36% of that tax bill to support the services mentioned. In the past year, we have employed a new municipal engineer, and we are in the process of finalizing the selection of a new CAO. Our current Chief Administrative Officer, Andy Brown, has served the county well and will be retiring in May. Again, I hope that this snapshot of county operations and budget has been helpful. If you have questions, feel free to contact me. With budget, it is of course hard to avoid using so many different numbers. In closing, our health unit and paramedic service has had a key role in combating COVID and in the vaccine rollout. On March 25th, which happens to be today for me, we marked the first year anniversary of declaring a state of emergency in Rideau Lakes Township due to COVID-19. We continue to work under this state of emergency with hopefully an end in sight. Please continue to follow all of the health unit's guidelines, and please stay well and stay safe. Thank you.